Everybody. I know it's unexpected, which apparently my lives are now, so um, I'm gonna give a few minutes for everyone to come in while I get myself set up. Let's see. Gotta get my comments going. Let's see. Hello, replay viewers. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day or have had a wonderful day and having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Now, if I don't get notifications, I don't think you guys get notifications of my lives either. That's very odd. Let's see. Okay, let's see who came in and I didn't see. Hi Joanna, how are you? I decided I wanted to play. It's been a stressful day. I want to come in my craft room and just play with some shimmeriness. Look at the shimmer. Let me show you. Let's see if we can see the shimmer through that container. You really can't, but you're gonna have to trust me that there's a lot of shimmer in that. A lot. It is very, very nice. I'm so excited to use this. You know what? You know how I was saying, oh, I wasn't sure if I want gold shimmer paste. I'm gonna order it because shimmer. I absolutely love shimmer, glitter, and all that stuff. I'm one of those girls, right? My friend Michelle Shrek gave me this transfer. And of course, I want to use it with my Glimmer paste. And I also have this from another transfer, and I was going to kind of perhaps embellish with it. Let's see. You know what? I think the only thing I didn't bring, I have my peony color. I think the only other color I did not bring is my green. Let me grab that really quick. Give me one sec, guys. While you guys are coming in, I can get some stuff ready. Oops. Give me one sec, guys. I'll be right there. And I got the garden herb as well. So this is the garden herb. Let's see. Clear my work surface just a tiny bit. Let me see. I have another project I was working on, and I'm super excited about showing you guys that one. And so that's why my desk is a mess. Not that that's really the only reason. My desk is always a mess, guys. Always. You can't be a good crafter without a messy desk, right? That's what I think. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is a new chalkboard that I have that is from Couture. It is their Couture Boutique board and base. And I love this. I absolutely love this. Now, all about being frugal, right? I'm all about being frugal and all that stuff, and I want to save money wherever I can. One thing I have noticed, these companies do make their products and test them on certain surfaces, and Chalk Couture has really mastered how their paste works on their surfaces, because it just does it beautifully and it erases beautifully, because Chalk Couture paste is washable. So you just simply wash it off with water if you want that. You can also seal it if you would like it to be permanent. So there are options there. Now, with that being said, does that mean you cannot use it on any other surface? Absolutely not. It just means the pace is easier to work on with their chalk couture surfaces that they provide on their online store, which I will link to on my description after the live. It'll be right there. So you can still use other boards. It's just much easier using their own boards. It's much more fun, and I enjoy it more. And I mean, I still use other surfaces. Don't get me wrong, I do, but it's just much easier using their products with their products. I think that kind of goes for any company, right? So let me just tear this apart, and this is really cute. And not super expensive either. It's kind of nice. And then there's this. This is the board, and it fits perfectly, guys. It's not going anywhere. I think I showed this on my last video, how nicely it just fits. You can see over here is flush, and over here is flush. Oops, I moved my camera just because it slides. It's not like you're gonna have to yank it out, but it fits very, very nicely. Not only can you have it this way, you can also have it this way. So for this project, I am going to make my design go this way. And I'm doing that because I feel like this design will just kind of look a little better, just like this. Now, something I'm gonna do that I did not do last time, which I regretted, was kind of, I didn't take into account that there would be this little gap, you know, this part would be hidden. So I want to center this transfer to this. Because when you see it like this, it's not really in the center because there's more space over here, but that's because the board kind of dips down. If that makes any sense. I know it's confusing because I'm making it confusing, but so let's see. I have this tape that my friend also sent me because I won some prizes. So what I'm gonna do, you can use any kind of tape that's removable. I'm gonna do, is my nail gonna let me do it? It's a question. So this is chalk couture tape, which is amazing because it's removable. You can reuse it, and it has like grid marks. So you can absolutely use it to make things straight and such. So I'm gonna just take that out. So now I have this like little guide mark that I'm working with. Just kind of, it's a little more soups. I just totally made that unstraight. Let's do this again. Let's put this here. I'm sure there's many different ways to do this, but I just figured this is the way I would do it today. So let's just line it up to the base. Let's get this. Okay. One more time, guys. Let's try this. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. Okay. Oops. You don't have to be this precise. I don't even know why I'm being this precise, but sometimes you just want to be precise, right? Some days. I don't know if I'm even going to remove this from this thing because I can then reuse it. Yeah. Coolio, coolio, coolio. Okay, so now I know that I want to center my transfer from this line to this line. That's my thing. I'm going to just ignore this little lip here. So I'm going to get to my transfer. Now this is the sparkle. It's called sparkle, I believe. Yes, it is called sparkle. I just wanted to double check that, even though this is the word sparkle. You know how sometimes it's called one thing and then it's not really named after that? Like this could be sparkle, but it could have been, I don't know, twinkle, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what But it's called sparkle, guys. It's called sparkle. Okay, so you remove this transfer, which is a silk transfer. It is nothing like the transfer you use on, let's say, you know, you cut out vinyl and you create a transfer. It's not like that. This, if you look up close, if I bring it really close, you can see that this is a silk screen. So it's a very, 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 very thin mesh that allows your paste to go through and gives flawless results because of that. Let me try to bring it up a little closer so you can kind of see. See that little tiny screen? They're little tiny, tiny dots, and that is exactly what gives this a flawless result and flawless look. I'm just gonna put it on my hand to just kind of remove some of the stickiness. And then I will, I know that it's going to be centered right here. Before I completely push this down, I'm gonna just remove this because now I know where it's going to be. I can just roll this up and use it another time for another project. So this is all done for now. Oopsie, let's pick this up again because I didn't remove much of the air bubbles. I do see that I didn't make it completely straight. Forgive me, guys. Let me just try to straighten this out a little bit. For some reason, my eye is playing all these tricks on me and not letting me put it on straight. But I think that is straight enough. So you kind of want to just take your little squeegee and just make sure that you don't have any air bubbles. So what happens when you have air bubbles? When you have air bubbles, the thing that happens is then you have extra air and bubbles, literally air and bubbles in your transfer, which makes your paste leak. So you won't get much, you won't get as smooth of a result. So that's why, if you look here, I don't see any air bubbles that I have. I mean, it doesn't really take two. You just kind of go along here and you see there is no air bubbles, which is nice, right? Nice. Okay, so now is the fun part. So we got this. I decided, well, the hardest part for this any chalk couture project is figuring out colors. I kid you not, that is the hardest part of chalking for chalk couture. But I've already done the hard part today. I knew I wanted to use my sparkle on my sparkle. So I knew I wanted to use my glimmer. And I really like the combination of this peony and silver. And I'm gonna add a little touch of this green for the leaves. So let's see how it's gonna be. I'm super excited, guys. I'm super, super excited. Okay. So I have this that I opened last time. Let's see. Ooh, glimmery and shimmery and lovely. I'm just going to use the one. I want to show you guys how little you really need for this. You don't need a whole lot. You really don't need a whole lot. So I'm going to just take a tiny bit. And you can take more. Because you know what you're going to do? You're going to squeeze it right back in. Anything you don't use, you're just going to squeeze right back in. So let me just, so fun and relaxing. I love doing this. Right there. Right there. It's a little tiny bit that I need it to get. Oh, I missed a little spot, little tiny spot. Okay. That's all I needed, and I still have more left on my little thing here. My squeegee, can't think of the name. So you just kind of do this. You have it. You have a little nice layer of it, which didn't take a whole lot. And then once I'm ready to peel, all I do is just look how much I'm picking back and putting into the bottle. Don't need a whole lot at all. Put it back. Look, it's such tiny amounts you're using. So the bottles or the containers last you forever. Oops, I think I missed a little tiny spot right there. Okay. So now that I have everything back in, I'm going to just put that down. Let's put this cover back on because I don't want it to dry up. And then it's my favorite part, is the reveal part. This is so exciting. I love doing this part. Okay, so my nails are being funky. What's this? If you don't have nails like me, it won't be a problem to get a corner of it, but you just want to get a little corner and then peel. Now I do really want to show you guys how cool it looks when you reveal it. So I'll try to show you guys slowly and gently so you guys can see how cool the results are. Look how neat. How perfect does that look? Right? It is just simply flawless. So what do I do with that transfer? I have a bucket right below me, and I just take some water and I put it in that little bucket. Not bucket, it's like a little bowl. I don't want to show you guys because it's filthy because it's just something I just have laying around the house. And I put some water on it, and then I put my transfer right in it until I get the chance to go and just rinse it off. That's all it takes. That you can even do that with a baby wipe if you want to. Sometimes I do baby wipe, sometimes I do this one. It really depends on how I'm feeling, honestly. So there's that. In fact, let me get a baby wipe so I can show you how easily this will clean off. One sec. Righty. Let's put that to the side for a sec. So all I do comes off really easily from the desk as well. Ooh, my hair, everybody, everywhere. Okay, so you just simply rub it off and it comes off. I had another color on it from last time because probably didn't do this. I'm really bad about cleaning my tools, but that's the kind of crafter I am. I'm not always nitpicky. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. So because I am filming this live, I don't want to take forever, and you can definitely let this air dry. Absolutely. I am not, because I'm doing this live and I want to not take up too much of your valuable time. So I'm just gonna go with my heat gun. It may be a little loud, and just quickly do a little bit of heat to it so it just kind of dries a little more quick. We don't have to do this at all. It's so cool because it's glistening and glimmering, and the stars look so cool when it does that. I will try to see if I can show you guys on the camera, but I am not sure if I can. We'll see. Okay. Oops, still a little down. You can see as it dries, you can see more of the sparkle, which is really cool. Like almost becomes brighter as it dries. And sadly, the camera does not pick that up. but save for a second. Now I'm gonna bring it up to you guys so you can see the sea. Let me see if I can show you guys the stars, because the star, right? I love it too, Joanna. It's so pretty when it just kind of, I don't know, glistens and kind of just that little bit of twinkle. And of course, it's going to be difficult to see it on camera because I don't know, it never picks up the shine like I want it. Want it to. Try to see if I move my lighting, it will help it at all. The lighting does not help. It is okay though. Hopefully you guys can kind of see it a little bit. Also, since am I refreshing and reloading? Yeah, I was a little bit, wasn't I? Let's turn this light off because that light's not cooperating. Okay, there you go. So I wanted to show you how thick this board is. Like, it is a thick board. Let's see. Can I show you guys? There you go. It is thick. It is not thin. But how cool is that? Okay, so we have that done. So now let me just kind of touch it a tiny bit. It's still not completely dry, but I think it is dry enough for me to go on to my next part. For my next part, I want to use some of these flowers and some leaves just to kind of give it a little bit more of that fun feeling, because my intention for my craft room is like have all these positive sayings and whatnot like all over my craft room. So actually I'm going to turn this back on because it kind of seems a little dark. So I want like sparkle, you can do it, you are enough, all these transfers that are available. I want to have those sayings all over my room. And I will tell you, I only purchase things that literally I will use. And I would never ever tell you to not do that. I literally use all this to have in my room, in my craft room, and the house that's going to someday be built. Someday soon, that's going to be built. As soon as the city decides to say okay. So, okay. So I'm just gonna, the reason why I don't want it to be completely tacky is because I want to put this on and I don't want this part to get wet or peel up. Let's just do this. Oops, there's my hair again. My hair is something else. It just gets everywhere. Okay, so I kind of just put this backing on the back just so it makes it so I'm not touching all that other. This one over here too. Okay, again, make sure there's no air bubbles. Go like this. And now I'm going to do two colors this time. So one of them is going to be this peony, which I have not opened. What? I haven't opened peony. Okay, so there are so many different ways to do it, and I'm pretty sure this is not the best way to do it, but this is how I just kind of go around. You know, Mamie showed a really nice way to do this, and I forgot how she did it, but it came off so smoothly. Mine doesn't. One other thing I'll have to tell you guys, I don't know what kind of smell they put in these things, but I love the smell of this paste. I am so crazy that I love the smell of this paste. Like, literally, I'm not even kidding, you guys. I love when I open up a new like container because it's just so, it just smells really good to me. So when you open it up first, you want to give it a good mix, just because it, oh, I love that smell. Anyway, it smells, I've said it in my other videos before, it smells like freshly getting out of a shower and your hair smells nice and you smell nice and it's just refreshing and just nice. So you want to remember kind of this texture that you see. See this frosting kind of a texture? This is, yeah, this is that frosting texture where you know how there's different levels. If you're a baker or if you've baked or made frosting, there are different levels to frostings. This is one of the levels where it kind of falls off your spoon and gets to the bottom, and you can still see the design on that bottom, like where it fell, so it doesn't go, mix in too quickly. That's the consistency you want from your pastes at all time. So that. So I have that done. I could just mix this for half the day because it's just fun. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just put a little bit here. So where those flowers are. I don't know how much this is gonna show, like that. I don't know if you can see, but this is like a bud coming out right there, like a little flower bud. Just gonna go, and this is why this multi-purpose tool is kind of neat, because you can go in those tiny little spots and just kind of go in and pick it up like that. Okay. I have to do a little better job on that part. It's really, really small, so it's like I don't want to get it anywhere else. To be green on the other part. Sorry if my head was in that shot. I hope you guys didn't see too many of my gray hairs there. So let's use, I don't know if Jennifer is watching today, but this is my lid trick. I know I could put it on the lid too, but okay, this is the herb, green herb, and I'm just gonna, still okay, so I'm just gonna take this and put it here, and here. And if you get a little bit of green, or if you get a little bit of pink somewhere, it's totally okay. I don't know why I was holding that. Because even flowers have mixed tones in them, so it's just totally okay to do that. So let's make sure all that is done. Okay. And I'm going to gently lift this up. This is the peel part. Now I can see that a little bit over here needs a tiny bit more. I'm just going to go back and put a tiny bit more of this color. There you go. Perfect. You know, I missed this part that I missed. Let's put a little bit more. Okay. And see how, because it's sticky back and removable, you can like put it up and then put it right back, and it's, I've worked with vinyl and stuff and it's just difficult, so this is much easier for me. There. That should help it. There you go. That's nice. Isn't that pretty? So I'm gonna use this again, this off. And I'm gonna put one right here. Now I think it's pretty dry, so I can just kind of, no, I'm still going to be safe, I'm just going to still put that right there. And then I'll put that right there. Make sure there's no bubbles. Let's move this a little. This is a more, believe it or not, this is a more complex of a project. And it's not complex. That's what I'm meant to say. Like, it's so super fun and easy that even a complex project is easy. If that makes any sense. I know I'm not making much sense, but okay, so let's go with that pink, that peony color, which I love, I love, I love. So I'm just gonna go in and I can totally like use this as therapy all day and all night. I could be playing with this. Get some more up, put this down, get some of the green, the herb. I'm really awful with names, guys, so if you really want to know all the names of all this particular colors and stuff, just let me know and I will find them for you. But in terms of remembering colors, I'm awful at that. Okay, let's lift this up. It's okay. See, I'm just a little part over there, so I'm just going to put it right back down. And oops, it's too much. Okay. How pretty. How pretty. I love that little transition color there too. I don't know if you can see that, but that transitional pink and green. That's cool. Very cool. So I'm gonna also move this a little bit and then put this down right here. Oops, I can't get that back because that's still wet. So I'm just gonna put this down and hope for the best. This. Okay. Oh, that's the lid for that. I couldn't find that lid. Go with the peony. It's the only color I feel like I can remember because, I don't know, the name peony sounds just so pretty and beautiful. I'll actually put a little bit of green on the peony as well. Okay, that part needs to get a little more. There we go. How pretty is that? I love that. Move this. And I see that I got a little bit in here, which is transferring. Just kind of, you can just wipe this off. Ideally, you would want to like rinse and then bring it back, but I don't want to do that. If you want it completely flawless, do that. But I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter, is what I am. So I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, let's go with the peony again. the herb. Oops. A little too much of the herb color. All that back because you don't need it. Don't need a whole lot. Let's see. Voila. Look at that. How gorgeous are those colors? I love those colors. Look at that. Put this in my little water bath. There you go. And I'm done. I'm done with my project. How pretty, right? Like, that's how simple it is. If I wanted, I can go in, put a few more flowers or whatever I would want. I think I like it just like this. I think it's really pretty. Now, remember I said this part will be cut a little bit, so I should have put this up higher, but it's okay because the flower, it'll still kind of come through a little bit. You know what I mean? So if I put flowers, I could technically put flowers here, and you can do so many things with it, but I sometimes like to keep it simple, even though this isn't simple, but this is my simple, just so you can still see the message, which is the sparkle wherever you go, you know, like that's the message that I really want to give. So let's just clean all this up really quickly, right? Isn't it? I think it's really pretty. I love this kind of stuff. So I put that, and I mean super easy. And this thing, let's see, let's clean that up. Let's put this lid back on. And what I like to do, because you can see how it just becomes a little hard. I'm gonna move this project a little bit, and I just put a little bit of water before I close it. And that helps with not getting too hard. And then I close it, so just keep some moisture in. You can do the same thing with this. Just put a little bit. I don't need a whole lot on this one because this is newer. I just opened this. And I'm gonna put this two things in my water bath, and my project is done. If I really wanted to clean it up right now or have it dried right now, I can definitely, let's see, go with my heat gun. Let me clean my hands so I don't get more of it everywhere. And then I can show you guys how cool it is. Okay, let's go with this really quick. The sparkle is like dry now. It's just the flowers. I kind of want to make sure it's dry enough so I don't get it, I don't touch it and it smears, which I mean it pretty much is dry, but okay. Oops, look how cool that is, guys. Isn't that just beautiful? And I mean, how long have I been here? Less than 40 minutes. And I did a lot of chatting, and I did a lot of, let's see, what else did I do? I opened the packages and all that stuff. So this does not, you can do this in 30 minutes. If you have a gift you want to give to someone, or a birthday is there happening and you have a transfer. Oh, I have a transfer. I have a board. Guess what? Before the party, I can make a DIY present that they will love. That is meant just for them. So let me come up and show you a little closer so you can see how cool this looks. And I believe this is dry. Yeah, it is dry. So now if you wanted to seal this forever and ever, let's say, you can put a varnish on top and it would be completely sealed for the rest of its life. If you don't, You can keep it this way until you get tired of it, and then just use one of their border erasers or just water and just wipe it off. That simple. Like that simple. So, and I mean, actually, these are double-sided. So technically, I can go ahead and um, chalk on this side too. So it'll be like two messages. I can one day do this side, and the other day I can do this side. But I don't want to overwhelm you guys too much with that. I just wanted to show this quick little project and to show you how easy, how fun it is to do these. Oh, this is the one I wanted to use. It's okay. Next time, I kind of wanted to use these too. You can just kind of have little flowers all over the place, but it is okay. It is okay. Let me show you. So I'm going to just put it right in. So the flowers still show a little bit. I would have ideally put it up a little higher, but I didn't think about it. But it's kind of cool to see just flowers. And I can technically go and put more flowers all around it if I wanted to. But I think this looks really pretty, just the way it is. What do you guys think? Let me show you. Isn't that cool? Isn't that just like really super simple, super easy, super quick to make, and just so much fun. It is so much fun. I love it. In fact, I may probably do a few more flowers over here and over here. Just a flower part, maybe. We'll see. Why don't we do it? Since I'm here, right? Not the leaves. I'm just gonna do some of the flowers. And I can just keep it on that base. Just gonna go like that. Remove the bubbles from that. This down. And get my peony again. Let's see. This is not one of theirs, but I'm just gonna use it really quick. Yes, right? Right, Joanna? Just gonna go with this. There's that flower. Look at that. How cute, right? How absolutely adorable. The same thing here. Just go in a few more flowers. How cute. Now I'm just having fun. Now this is just me being like, I want to do this over and over because it's so much fun for me. It really is, guys. It is so much fun to just sit here and do this. If you love crafting, this is just I love paper crafting and all that. That's just my jam. So doing stuff like this is therapeutic for me. So I can, we had a long day today, but I can come in here and I can do this and I feel totally refreshed. So that's what's fun about projects you really enjoy. See, I put too much water in that, so it's easy to clean up. Very simple. Especially if you have Q-tips, which I know I have here, but I can't find, of course. So I'm just going to try to see if I can I can pick some up with this little brush that I have. Wipe it off. But if you have a Q-tip, it's great because you can just remove it. Or I can, if I really, really, really wanted to, I can really completely wipe it off and then redo these flowers. But I don't think you guys can even tell. Honestly, I can't even tell. There you go. Like it's that simple. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put a few more flowers right here. More. And it's done. Here, let me show you. Get that cleaned. I like just closing my lid because I feel like I'm gonna just dunk something in it and completely forget about it, and you know that won't end so well. I'm putting this right back into my water. Put a little bit more water in it. And there you go. I mean, so simple, right guys? Look at that. I love those pink flowers, the peony color. It is so pretty. I am dying because it's just so cute. I really, really love this. Wow. I'm so excited to put it up. And with, oops, that was loud. With this, like I said, you can just go in with a baby wipe and clean it off. And look, completely clean. Same with this, completely clean. And that's it. That is it, guys. What do you think of that? Super simple, super easy, super fast. If you want more information about Couture, just let me know. I'll have it in my description box. You can create your own little crafts. You can create your own little decorations. It is so much fun. I feel like I just want to pass on the fun to you guys too. They also have this really cool, like, I think it's super affordable. It's like $19.99 and that includes shipping. And it's like a little mini starter pack where you get a transfer and everything to do a project. And it's $19.99, shipping included, and it includes some pastes, a transfer, and a few other things that gets you started with your project. And it's a great way to like kind of get into it a little bit and see if you like it or if you enjoy it. If you don't, completely okay. But I'll have my link if you guys want more information, or if you want to message me, let me know. If not, totally cool too. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video either way. I think it's fun. And I will absolutely see you guys soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you thumbs this video up and share with your friends if you think they would enjoy it. And remember to subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 members subscribe. And as you know, that was kind of like my personal goal for this year, or for this next few weeks. So if you do enjoy it, please share the video and make sure you have subscribed if you are not already. And if you are my subscribers, thank you. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. It means so much to me. It is so nice to have your constant support. So it really makes doing all this so much more fun. So I will see you guys soon. Until then, everybody have a great night. Bye.